Hi there, Gemini. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love general messages as a general reading, so the roles might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay? So in this reading, Gemini, it's going to be a you versus them format. I'm going to be pulling card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today and what their current energy is like, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? Okay. Gemini, this person's current energy, they have the Five of Pentacles, they have the Knight of Cups, and they also have the Four of Pentacles in upright position. I feel that you're dealing with somebody here who does have like a lot of fear of abandonment, who does have like a lot of fear of being rejected, to a point where every time they feel that they would want to deliver their cup of love towards somebody, or every time they feel the need to do that, they feel that they need to be playing some sort of games. There's something here that they're hoping you'd notice about. So if you are catching, or if you are realizing, or if you are feeling that this person might be pulling away or giving you a bit of a passive aggressiveness or doing a little bit of a silent treatment, it has a lot to do with them trying to convey you a message, okay? Now, in the past, they have the Three of Cups and also the Hermit card. From your side, you have the King of Swords and you also have the World card in upright position. You have standards and you have goals. I feel that in the past, you guys were trying to enforce some sort of boundaries. You need to be starting to set some boundaries, and you need to start getting in touch with your cognitive side so that you could be making a much more practical decisions, which is a good thing. And I feel that that type of energy has a lot to do with you feeling that this person is a bit like you just don't feel connected with them in that sense. You know what I mean? You might be dealing with somebody here who has a bit of an avoidant personality type. You feel that this person is too playful. You feel that this person is kind of like maybe not treating you, or not treating this connections between you and them that seriously. You feel that this person needs like tons and tons of space. So you weren't getting that much of assurance from this person. Now, in the now, you have the Three of Pentacles and you also have the Ace of Cups. I feel that right now you feel things. You feel things so that you would want to work on things. I'm going to clarify this, okay? But with the Seven of Swords and also the High Priestess in here, it almost tells me as if like this person is much more on the taking energy simply because they're trying to convey some sort of a messages towards you. But this is very interesting for me here, Gemini, because it doesn't really match. So it's either this person is taking advantages of you and trying to hope you to notice the changes in their behavior, or these type of things is what makes you fall in love. This type of mind games, this type of silent treatment or passive aggressive or gaslighting or whatever that may be, is the reason why you fall in love. If that is the case, then you need to start asking yourself, are you actually in love or are you in trauma? Okay. Now in the future, they have the Page of Pentacles and also the Six of Swords. From your side, you have the Eight of Wands and also the Page of Wands in upright position. That type of game playing again. Game playing. Plain and simple. What are the challenges? I'm going to clarify them, but what are the biggest challenges within this connection? Two of Cups, the Five of Cups, and also the Emperor. I feel that the beginning of the connection was really great, wasn't it? When things are great between the both of you, it was really, really great. To a point when things are bad, you're kind of like wishing that I wish I could make things, or I could turn things around to a point where it become how it was in the beginning. I'm craving the beginning of the connection where everything just feels so right. It feels so good. It feels so divinely guided. I missed it. Okay, so let's clarify them, Gemini. Let's clarify that Seven of Swords for me. Page of Cups, Sun card, and also the Eight of Cups. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles there. Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and also the Strength card. You're being very, very patient and giving your energy towards this person. This person might respond, but it's less than what you want. It's less than what you desire. And again, it has a lot to do with them purposefully giving you the impression that they're not there, or they're being unavailable, or they're being avoidant. Let me clarify that High Priestess. Yeah, you're craving that. Where is it again? You're craving this again. I think the beginning of the connection, or it's either this person's words of affirmation is so bomb, or the physical or the sexual aspect of the connection is so bomb. When things are great, it was really, really great to a point that it makes you addicted. It makes you hooked. And when things are bad, you're just expecting, or you're just hoping that, oh my God, like I want things to turn around to become this good again. So here you are, Ace of Cups. Again, my questions remains, are you actually in love, or are you actually in trauma? Because this is not love, this is trauma. I feel that there was some point in time, especially what you did in the past there with the King of Swords. I feel that it's either you set boundaries, or you're trying to enforce boundaries, or you're trying to show them something here, and they took it to the heart. And they're still pissed about it. That's why they're behaving how they're behaving in the now, which leads you to like a lot of confusion. But I do see you exercising tons and tons of your patience here, because you're simply wishing things were to be going back to the way when it was really, really good between the both of you. Let me clarify that Page of Pentacles right there. So how the emotional aspect of this relationship is gonna go is always going to be depending on their energy, because they're the one that holds the power, the King of Swords right here. If things are supposed to be this way, the Ten of Cups, where you both share a wonderful moment with one another, is going to be solely depending on them. You hear Page of Wands clarified by the Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords in reverse, and also the Four of Cups in upright position. Working on trying to get this person to get out of a conflict with you. Working on trying to make this person become more emotionally available towards you. It's like you're trying to prove yourself towards them. Wanting to work on it. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. I feel that in the future, again, it's always going to be that on and off. It's always going to be that hypervigilant type of energy where it's on and off, come here, go away type of energy. You know what I mean? Like there's going to be a point in time where this person is going to be consistent with you, is going to be persistent with you, is going to show up to make you feel as if like they're trustworthy and reliable, is going to get you into your feelings again here with the Queen of Cups. You're going to be all lovey-dovey. This person is going to be sharing like a lot of good words, affirmations with you. They're feeling it actually, and you too. And then suddenly, boom, like that, another conflict arises and the pattern repeats itself. But you here with the Nine of Wands, it's like every time that happens, you've become a bit excited about like, oh my God, another challenge is for me. One of the things that I've realized about air signs, and I feel that I've been mentioning it a lot at times in, air signs reading, is that the way to get into the way to get into an air sign's heart is by making them think. Because what you guys think is what you guys feel, right? So the more puzzle a person becomes, the more in love you have the tendency to become. So I kind of like understand this type of confusion. You would then translate it into love. But is it really love or is it trauma? That one thing you need to ask yourself, okay? Let me pull some advice card for you here, Gemini. 5 of Pentacles, the Tower, 8 of Pentacles. It's time for you to start accepting the disappointment that you guys might be feeling. I feel that you guys are so holding on to like, things are going to get better because in the beginning it was best. And things are going to be better, when this person wants to change. But how a person makes you feel in the now is exactly how they're going to be making you feel the next 5 years, the next 10 years. Right? Cut the story. Whatever story that you've been feeding your mind about. This person is going to change. This person told me that we're going to be building a family together. I believe that we're eventually going to be building a family together. Cut the story. That story is the only reason why you are trauma bonded to this person. That one thing that you're holding on to. Believing that this is maybe could be your soulmate or believing that this is your twin flame. Cut the story. The reality is you guys are disappointed. You guys are not happy with the 5 of Pentacles in here. It makes you feel depleted. That is the reality of the whole situations. It's time for you to embrace the truth and cut it out. Cut the story altogether. Let the tower falls. It was never built on a stable foundation. If you were to be building something, it depends. It doesn't matter how it is, right? Like what your decision is going to be further down the line, whether you want to be with this person or whether or not you're going to be without this person. But there's one reality that you cannot really evade is the fact that you're not happy where you are. That is the truth that you cannot evade, correct? So start accepting things and not hold on to things that are just hopeful or dreams or wishes or what you believe in. Start embracing that, because I do feel that you might be dealing with a little bit of a cognitive dissonance theory as well. Okay. And then start working on something that makes you feel good, something that will have a very tangible result that you can see. So it's either put in some times towards your fitness journey or put in some times towards your work or your goals or your business, your ambitions, careers, your beauty regimen, whatever that may be. Start putting things into things that you could finally see in your own eyes that is going to be producing some sort of a tangible result, okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Gemini. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for, and I hope you have a really, really great week ahead. All right, bye-bye. Have a great day, guys. I love you.